Hey, and welcome. We are now live. It also helps to kick the right screen that you need. So, welcome everyone to our first live stream on our Creators Assemble channel. Tonight we are presenting Honey Heist, 1986. As you can see, we have a lot of fun players with us tonight. I'm Dan. I'm one of the members at large with Creators Assemble. Had a lot of fun streaming this, and I will be leading our players tonight through Honey Heist. Joe, why don't you start by introducing yourself?
Sure thing. So my name is Joe Barrett. I am one of the co-founders of Creators Assemble. Make sure you visit our website, creatorsassemble.org, where you can find out more about our nonprofit. Tonight, I will be playing as Barris Fjord, who is actually a high school kid who was busted out of school, stealing his best friend's ride from his parents. And I have made my way down to HoneyCon 86 to meet up with a few rambunctious bears that I happen to know.
All right, Tyler.
Hi, I'm Tyler from thegrandgeekgathering.com, where we have videos, podcasts, articles, and so much more. And I also stream here on Twitch as well, so please follow. That'd be amazing. And I will be playing as Baron Mall. I am a teenager bear who is visiting for the whole summer vacation, and I was challenged by the richest bear's son at a tree falling competition where I won, and I won the heart of the very beautiful foreign exchange student. And I'm here looking for honey for her, right now.
All right, Mr. Joel.
Hi, I'm Joel Bacher. I am a library worker and a podcaster. And tonight I will be playing Andrew Grisley, who is a embittered former member of a synth pop duo, the Ursine League, who is deeply embittered by his former bandmate going on to a great deal of success solo and has turned to a life of crime.
All right, Moni.
Hi. Excuse me, I'm Moni Barrett. I am the other co-founder of Creators Assemble, and I'm also 1/3 of the Creepin' It Real Show podcast. And tonight I will be playing Christy Berkeley. She is a washed-up panda bear who's freakishly strong. She is the town's local jazzercise instructor, and recently looking for love in all the wrong places. She's, at the end of her first marriage, and now she's trying to raise a teenager on her own, and she was recently swindled out of money from her latest boyfriend and now needs to find a way to make ends meet for her teenage child.
And then real quickly, Moni, we have a comment from the Miss Kitty Gunn. Moni, oh my God, you look radical for sure. So I can't do a Valley Girl. That's my best impression.
Oh my God, radical. Thanks, Kitty. That's so nice of you to say.
See, yeah, like that. So.
Oh my God.
And we're getting some modest mouse and raccoons and hearts in our chat. And Kimmy, please introduce yourself.
I'm Kimmy. What's up? I'm playing Chet tonight. I am a honey badger. I'm fresh out of high school. I'm a bit of a bully and wanted to join the police academy, but I failed out thanks to my coke problem. I'm a bit of a klepto, and that didn't help either. And I decided to go and take the mall cop route because I like the power, and that's where I'm at.
So, inquiring minds want to know, are you working with a Paul Blart?
I am. I'm a mix of Paul Blart and just like the average 80s bully.
Amazing. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and get started here a little bit. Let me set the scene. If the graphics didn't tell you we're, 86s here. So, Miami, Florida, 1986. This team of bears has gathered to get the motherlode of honey that they are after. The connoisseur who is running HoneyCon 1986, Winston Bartholomew Honeyman VIII. He is the current heir to the Bartholomew Honeyman fortune and the Honeyman Honey Company. Their honey is so good, it's beautifully delicious. Buzz, buzz. HoneyCon, as I said, is in Miami. Now, the bear's goal is to steal loads and loads of precious honey. Their secondary goal, the queen of all bees, once exiled, now returned. She's preparing to marry Bartholomew. It has been in all the newspapers and tabloids of the time. The two have been dating for quite a number of months. She's a human that just happens to speak bee. She is called Amber Golden Honey. Now, this marriage seems suspicious, but what could Honeyman possibly be after? And now, we go to our bears, who've arrived in Miami, Florida, the night before day 1 of HoneyCon. What do you do when you arrive to Miami?
Wish that I was able to wear a bikini like all the other young bears.
So yes, we will go with Moni. Remind me of your character's name.
Christy Berkeley.
Christy Berkeley is on the beach, admiring all the bears in bikinis and the humans in bikinis, wondering, man, I wish that was me. Barris Bueller, where are you?
I am sitting on the convertible, just kind of relaxing on the hood, keeping an eye on the beach, checking out the scenery, checking out the ladies in bikinis. I am also trying to overhear on the radio the current Dolphins score, because it is definitely football season when we are watching this. So go Fins.
Mr. Bearmall.
Oh, yes. I will be in the comic book shop that's across from the beach, across the street from the beach, totally acting like I'm too cool for this, but secretly like freaking out.
Yes, do they have the latest issue of Bear X-Men number 5?
I wouldn't know that, but yes.
Andrew Grisley.
So I'm thinking I've just flown in from England the night before, probably still a little jet lagged. Maybe have taken the because Christy Berkeley and I go back. She was a fan of my old band, so I think I probably meeting her and Barris out on the beach. I think I'm probably just hopping out of the rented car that I really had wanted to be like a Ferrari or a Porsche or something, but is actually a DeLorean because it's 1986. So I just pull up in the DeLorean and open up the gull wing door, come out. I'm a grizzly bear, so I like barely managed to fit myself in there. Come out, pull out the case that's got my change of clothes and my keytar in it, and walk on down to the beach and wave one of my giant grizzly paws at Christy Berkeley and say, "It's been a long time."
It's like totally good to see you.
Good to see you too.
And Chet, what's Chet up to?
On the beach, but he's got his duster on, he's got his sunglasses on, and he's looking for a good fight.
So that fight might be coming as two, how shall I put this? A couple of dudes wearing Membears only jackets are approaching Chet. They don't necessarily like the look of his jib and gib. Hey there, buddy. What you doing on our beach?
Whatever I want to do. What are you doing here?
Well, this is clearly our beach for the Membears only cool guys. They puff up their jacket collars a little bit. You're going to have to pay the toll or get out.
This is my world, baby.
So at this point, they're not going to back down, and the rest of your bear crew sees you being accosted by these two pretty rather not nice bears.
All right,
what do you do?
Barris is gonna kind of casually meander on his way over there, and just kind of step in. Hey, buddies, what's going on here?
We don't like this little guy here.
What's wrong with this guy?
Little?
Whoa, Chet. We talked about this. Let's be friendly.
But clearly, he's not a bear like he's claiming. It looks like he's one of those, like, badgers.
Hey, whoa, 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 whoa. You got something against badgers?
Of course we do.
I'm gonna pull one of them to the side.
Okay. We'll say you grabbed Berry Bear.
All right. Hey, buddy. Chet killed a guy last week. I don't know if you know this. You don't mess with Chet. I'm pretty sure they're still looking for pieces of him.
What did he do to the guy?
Well, let's just say he parked in Chet's spot, and that was it. And now they're still like finding pieces of him down the beach.
Wait, where is Chet's spot?
Well, it's right over there. Don't you see it? It's got that. Well, that ain't Chet's car that's in that spot. That's not your spot, is it?
That is my spot. That is Barry's bear spot. That's where Barry's bear parks.
Man, get out of here. Go. I'm promising you right now, Chet's not going to be very nice.
So while this conversation is going on, Chet, the other bear is kind of eyeballing you a little bit and looking over there at Barris, kind of not sure, crosses his arms. I really don't like honey badgers.
All right, guys. And I'm just going to turn around and I'm going to just start walking off a little bit and close my ears because I know what's coming next.
So at this point, Chet has the fight that Chet has been looking for.
All right, I'm ready. I'm ready to fight.
All right, so with your honey badger, you're going to be doing basically attacking as a bear. So go ahead and roll your dice. Tell me kind of what your intent is here. I don't want to lead you into the fight, but I'm assuming Chet is going to do something to the bear standing in front of him.
Yeah, I'll go with the classic. I just punch him in the face.
But you're a small honey badger, and this is a big bear.
Yeah, but I jump really high.
Okay, all right.
Can't argue with that.
Go ahead and roll your bear stat.
It's just D6, right?
Correct.
Okay. Let's see, I got 4.
Oh, you fail.
Oh no.
So go ahead and move one of your bear stats over into criminal.
Dang.
So tell me how Chet unfortunately doesn't get this accomplished when he goes after the bigger bear.
I mean, he's not going to be really happy to take a fall like that.
So as Chet goes to punch the bigger bear in the face, the bear sees this coming from his crossed arms. He kind of punches his arms out and knocks Chet to the ground. So at this point, the rest of the bear party has seen this. Barris, you have seen Chet get knocked down to the ground. What do you do?
Fine. I'm just going to take off my sunglasses. I'm going to casually place them into my jacket pocket. And then I'm going to punch the dude that I was just talking to in the face.
All right. Give me a roll on your bear stat. Now, what was your roll? Driver?
Driver.
Correct. Okay, so you get to roll a d6 here.
2.
All right. You succeed. Tell me how you take this bear down.
So I am just going to casually, hey, your shoe's untied.
The bear looks down. Wait a minute. I don't wear shoes.
And then uppercut straight to the chop.
So, poof! Barry Bear gets knocked backwards and comes spinning around a little bit. Excuse me. I have a little cough. Joel, what does...
Can I
Yes,
be walking out of the comic book shop,
Yes.
like reading something, not really paying attention to that as I'm walking over to the area where they're at?
Yes.
Okay. I'll just be doing that for now.
You emerge and you see that. And then Moni and Joel, what are your characters up to as you see the scuffle start to go down?
Well, being the token mom of the group, like I see that there's trouble and I need to go make sure that these boys are being very nice right now. So I got to go over there and make sure everybody's getting along, break up this fight.
Okay. And Andrew Grisley.
Yeah, if I see that Christy's going over there, I will follow her along. I think I've noticed these guys and I've just started to get this sinking feeling of like, oh man, this is the crew I'm gonna have to do this with, isn't it?
Yes.
These are the guys who are gathered to do this heist, and my heart just sinks. And so I just kind of slump over there, kind of trying to hide my face a little bit so nobody recognizes me, because I don't want the Andrew Grisley involved in fight on the beach story in the tabloids the next day. So I'm like kind of pulling my collar up and sort of, I'm trying to slink over, but I'm a grizzly bear, so I'm taking up a lot of space as I walk in that general direction.
Okay. So you both approach. Chet is still down on the ground, and the other bear is getting ready to punch him.
Okay, so I am muscle.
Mhm.
So I'm a big old panda bear, and I kind of like waddle over, and I've got my hands on my mom hips, and I sort of just like pick them both up and just like separate them.
Okay. So are you picking up Chet and the other bear that's about to hit him, or are you picking?
Yeah, just to like pull them apart.
Okay. Give me a roll on your bear muscle. You get to roll 2d6. Take the lower value.
3.
Perfect. You effortlessly, from your mom bear paws, pick them both up, and the fact that you're a panda bear, you got a little honey badger over here, you've got a grizzly over here, and it's like, what do you tell them?
Kind of more on the scruff with the grizzly. Now. We need to be getting along. You can't be out here fighting. What would your parents think? What am I going to do with you guys? Now just knock this off right away.
How does Chet feel about this?
I just make angry noises like rah, rah, rah.
I'm imagining you being held in midair, just like.
I take Chet and I just like lick and like wipe something off of the face, just clean him off a little bit.
Chet, you have a little white powder.
I'll get that right off. Now knock this off. You calm down. You take a little walk.
So the bear that has emerged from the comic bear shop. Wait, comic bear shop.
Comic bear shop.
Comic bear shop.
Yes, you look across the street and you see that Christy Berkeley is holding them up. What do you do?
Oh man, I'm a little terrified. I'm the hacker. So I don't really do much on the action part of things, but well, first off, I see everything that's going on. I kind of like throw the comic books, I guess, shame to just kind of like start like kind of walking over slowly, hoping that it kind of fixes itself by the time I get over there. But yeah, be part of the group ish.
Sounds good. Andrew Grisley. As you're kind of going over there, you hear as multiple camera shots start to go off. Andrew, I didn't know you were back in town. Andrew, can you give us a statement for the Miami Bear Herald here?
How far away from the fight am I when they start? Like, are they getting me in the shot with the fight, or
they've managed to get pictures of you walking up to the fight and then in with the fight, and you're kind of in the shot with Christy Berkeley holding up the two assailants.
Okay, then I am going to immediately put my arm around the other grizzly that's there, the one who was part of the fight, and say, "Oh well, I just was coming out here to see what the fuss was with my close personal friend. What's your name?" And I whisper to the other grizzly.
Bell. Good old Bear L.
Bear L, really? All right, my good friend Bear L here. I was just coming out to see what the fuss was all about. Of course, I'm here for HoneyCon, just like how all you lot are, and I'm very excited to see what that's going to be like. And just wanted to check in with my friend here, Bear L, who I'm sure is on his way and not going to cause any kind of disturbance. And I look him right in the eye and I go, "Is he?" So I'm using my Terrify ability as a grizzly.
All right, go ahead and roll 2d6. Take the lowest value.
Well, that is 2 5s. So apparently he is not terrified at all.
So Bear Owl here is kind of not really been a fan of the Urson League, and he sees this as his chance to take Andrew Grisley down a peg, especially with a news tabloid here. You know, he looks over to the reporter. Everything he's saying is a complete crock. He just walked over here and punched me in the gut.
As I believe you can see, I've laid no hands on my good friend Barrel here. He's just having a bit of a laugh, isn't he? Just like we do, you know, taking the mickey out of each other. And I'm sure that you lot are all quite familiar with that. And I will be seeing you all at Honeycon tomorrow. Please catch me as I am playing in the vestibule outside of Honeycon. In the waiting area, I will be performing a solo set, which incidentally, none of this is anything that has been prepared whatsoever. I'm absolutely just going to show up with my guitar and start busking and hoping people give me dollar bills and stuff. But none of this is like a prepared performance. So thank you very much, and I hope to see you all tomorrow. And I just like kind of turn my back around and like kind of move my arm a little tighter on Barrel, like and whispered him, "You made a very bad decision there."
I don't help. He starts calling out, "Save me!"
I start moving him away.
And you start
from
to he can't breathe, and then you drag him off a little bit and you release him and let him go. So the tabloid
That's
guy,
what I tell people I did with him.
Yes. So you are now off and away. The other Grizzly that Barris knocked down is kind of getting up and dusting himself off. He's kind of pissed that his Membear's only jacket got torn up a little bit, but he realizes that he's outclassed, and he kind of slinks away, hoping he will not be noticed. Meanwhile, Chet is still dangling in Christy Berkeley's grasp.
Rah, rah, rah.
So at this point, go ahead.
Okay. Oh, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
I was just curious if I could calm Chet down by using my distractingly adorable feature.
Yes, go for it. You don't have to roll for that.
Just be like, you should calm down. You really should. And just use my pleasant mom panda bear face.
Just like that, I'm calmed.
And Chet is placed gently down on the ground. Baron, you have now that you've hidden away your comic books, you have arrived with the rest of the party here at the beach. You all can see off in the distance that they are setting up for Bear Luau on the beach to celebrate the opening of Honeycon.
All right.
I'm gonna dust off Chet and just make sure Chet looks good.
I'm just gonna ask everybody good? You guys got off your chests or your bear chests?
Yeah. So wait, you part of this group? Is this the crew? Is this the crew that Chet? Is this the crew that you told me about?
Wait, the crew that I was fighting?
No, is this the crew that we're supposed to be doing the thing
Oh,
with?
yeah, this is the crew. These are the guys.
These are the guys.
These are the guys.
The mom with you?
Yeah, they're one of the guys.
I just put my head in my massive bear paw and go,
Hey, wait. I know you. You sing like Honey Me Nice, right?
yeah, I used to.
I love that song.
Thanks,
I was listening to the album on the way over. Like it was on my cassette deck. It was fantastic.
I appreciate that. You know, he's Brian Furry is going on and left me in the ditch here, but I wrote all those songs. You know, that was my brainchild, that album. You think I saw any of the receipts from it? You think I saw any of the respect from it? Nah, not a bit.
Yeah, you used to be pretty good. I mean, you're not like Daft Paws or anything like that. You know, that duo, they'll be together forever, and nothing will ever happen, ever. They'll always be together forever.
Timely reference. Tyler, 1 point.
So what's the thing we're doing? What are we doing today?
Might I suggest that if we're going to discuss our plans, we should not do so in the middle of a bloody beach.
Oh gosh, yeah. I mean, this is not something we should talk about this here, kids. Come on.
Is there a diner around us?
Yeah, you're downtown Miami, Florida. You can find whatever you want.
All
It
right.
needs to be a bar. Oh, they're kids.
Anything you
Never mind.
want.
Yeah, I can't drink, but you know what? Let's go to a bar. I'll order a Fresca.
Kind of like a beach bar.
Yes, so if you look a little bit further down, you see on the beach there is a nice little dive called the Cabana Barra, and looks like it would be a wonderful place to set up. Barris, you hear on the radio over the crowd, Dan Burino, touchdown!
I start celebrating so much.
How
I'm
long did it take you
high-fiving
to
the
come up
next
with that name, Dan?
I didn't.
In all
I stole it from the chat. I'm taking audience
I was gonna say-
suggestions. So I will say this now. I will take audience bear puns from the audience and work them in. So this is definitely a community effort.
Okay. Oh man.
All right. So you see the whatever I called it before, the Cantabarina. It's a bar that's all ages
Oh.
that you can head to
Okay.
for your thingy, and you could get some Fresca, and we are so unbearable. Bye-bye. So,
man.
the pecking order here. Who thinks they are in charge of this group?
Absolutely not me.
Nope.
I just need to know what I'm hacking, what my role is. I was just told to come, and I was told that I needed to do this by my very hot foreign exchange student girlfriend. So
Yeah. Chet told me about this in driving class and recommended me for this thing just because she saw me, or he saw me drive, right, Chet?
As a man of security, I feel like I can help out with the ideas behind this. I can help plan out everything.
Gosh, I've never done anything like this before. I don't even know what we're talking about. Sips pina colada.
Where did she get that pina colada when they're not even at the bear bar yet? She just had it in a little belt pouch.
She's just got a walking pina colada, just ready to go.
when in Miami,
It's Miami in 1986. Everybody's got a pina colada hanging around.
A bear colada? No, that doesn't sound good. Anyway, moving on.
Rewind that one.
Zip. So, the crew heads down. I have a feeling Chet put this all together and it probably last minute. That's the vibe I'm getting.
yeah, I saw the flyer that you put out, and I took one of the little tabs.
I just called everyone that I knew, which is 3 other people, and then the person that answered the flyer.
That's
That's the way to do
amazing.
a crime. Call everyone you know.
Yeah, I was walking down the wrong alley and found the flyer. So
I'm guessing it says, "Hey, you. Yeah, you. Do you want to do bear crime? Take one of these tabs, contact Honey Badger Chet."
Be bears, do crimes.
yeah,
Perfect.
All right, so you're still on the beach, or are you heading to the Cambarina?
Yeah, we're gonna
Margarita.
head indoors.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you head down the beach and you get to the little bear dive bar. And it's a mixture of, how's the best way I can put this?
It's a wretched hive of scum and villainy.
Yes. There is a particular artist band I have in mind that will come to me. Anyway, you enter into the bar.
the monkeys. I'm kidding.
No. The gentleman who does It's Always 5 o'clock somewhere.
Oh, Jimmy Buffett.
There we go. You are in Jemmy Barefoot's Cambarina, and it's totally themed. Thank you. So you enter and you can see that there's setups for bears, humans, bear-human families, and all that. And there is this really back dark corner that says, "Hey, if you're planning a heist, this is a good place to go." Haha, just kidding. Order the chicken wings.
Yeah. It's very gray. There's a cigarette that's just like on the table, already lit for no reason whatsoever.
Yeah, it's for the atmosphere.
Yeah.
So where are you? Very nice human woman comes up, big old beehive on her head just because this is honey themed, and she's got little bees sticking out. She's a famous cosplayer in the HoneyCon scene. And
Bear Garrido.
yes.
Bear Garrido.
Bear Garrido.
Nicely done.
There
Nicely
we go.
done.
Bear Garrido. Bravo. I wish someone would be tracking care of the... Oh, yes. We'll be keeping track of the puns. I will give a bear high five to whoever comes up with the most. Anywho. So you are now in the Jimmy Barefoot's Bear Garrido. And this nice woman in the... Looks like she's wearing a beehive hairdo. Says, "Oh, party 4, party 5, where am I going to put you? Smoking, non-smoking, bear alcohol, non-bear alcohol, what's your deal?"
Can we
Trying to
take
be
that creepy spot in the back there?
Oh, that's reserved for Jimmy Barefoot.
Is he here?
No, but he has this stipulation in all of his Bear Garrido restaurants that he has to have a place like that whenever. But
Listen, I think you'll find that Jimmy Barefoot is an old friend of mine. That we go way back. My group, the Urson League. Yes, I am Andrew Grisley. I'm sure that you recognize me. That we opened for Jimmy Barefoot, and I'm unable to think of a pun on the Coral Reefer Band, so I'm just going to go with his actual band name. I'm sure you'll find that we go way back, and he would have absolutely no problem with us taking the dark and scary corner in your bar. Thank you very much. And I just start walking toward it.
Yeah.
okay.
And by the way, I say to the guy, I'm a very big Barrett head fan. I'm a very big Barrett head.
So, Andrew, you're going to have to give me a criminal persuasion roll here to see if she's going to let you do this.
Mauling section.
So I have to roll under, correct?
Correct.
Under a 3?
Correct.
She will not let me do it because I rolled a 5.
All right, move 1 point of criminal over to bear. So she stops Andrew. Whoa. The Urson League is old news, Andrew Grisley. Jimmy Barefoot has a stipulation.
Beg your pardon.
Oh, yeah. No. This is one of those 20 rules that he has. Urson League is mentioned in at least 8 of them. I don't know what kind of bear beef you two had, but I can't allow you to sit in his section. The best I can do for you is the no mauling section.
There's like steam shooting out of my ears at this moment, but I know that I desperately want to pull off this heist. And if I just start like trashing a bar, it's not going to happen. So I'm like, all right, we'll go to the no mauling section.
Wait, can I just like interject and just be like, listen, like it's my birthday, and I would really, really like to sit over there. I'm a big Barrett Head fan, and it would mean a lot to me if I could sit in the place of Jimmy Barefoot or whatever his name is. But retract the last part of that when I'm speaking to
Of course.
Chloe.
Yes.
Can I also be adorable and just be like, it wouldn't hurt anything if he's not even here to know, would it?
So she's kind of getting bombarded here, and she kind of looks back and forth, and she's like, why is this Jazzer bear so adorable? And she kind of bonds with the mom and says, you're just trying to do best by this bear kid here, aren't you?
Trying to take care of the crew, you know? You know how it is. It's so hard these days, these kids, you know?
Yeah, and she kind of does this and puts her heads in her hands a little bit and just lets out this long. I never thought I'd meet someone else that understands the struggles of raising a bear family.
At the
Oh,
same
we need to
time,
talk soon.
At the
Barris
same-
is just staring at these bikini-clad girls outside right now, and just kind of open mouth gape.
And as Barris is, we'll come back to Barris here in a second. So the beehive wearing waitress says to Christy Berkeley, "Okay, I can make an exception. Jimmy Barefoot is very kind and gives us a one-time use certificate where we can sit in his place. I would like you to have it." And she reaches into her bear honeycomb costume and presents to you a gift certificate that says, "Good for one free Barefoot buffet in Jimmy Barefoot's reserve spot."
Oh, honey, I'm so very, very honored by this. Thank you so much.
So yeah, she says, "That's great. Let's meet up and talk later."
Sounds wonderful.
So now, and then she escorts the rest of the party over to the Jimmy Barefoot corner. Meanwhile, Barris,
As we're walking over there, I lean over to Christy and say, "You still got it."
Aw, blushes a little. Can I reach over and smack, I forget his name, but Joe's character, like, come
Barris?
on, it's time to go to our seat.
Yes.
But I'm kind of really strong, so like I smack him a little, but he's sort of like,
He's like,
So he actually, your bear strength as the muscle knocks him down a little bit into the amount of bear drool that has come out of his mouth as he's been staring at the bikini-clad ladies. So, Barris, how do you feel about having fallen now into your own bear drool?
I get up, I clean myself up, I tuck myself in. As we walk over, I tell the hostess, "I would like the chicken wings, please."
You got it, Bear Honey. And she goes off, and you sit down, and you do see that there is a special on the cheeseburger in Paradise. And it starts playing on the radio. Thank you, Chase. So, Chet, while this has been going down, what has our favorite honey badger been up to?
I mean, I'm just waiting to get seated because as soon as we seat down, then we can start our plan.
Okay, so you all get to sit down, and the bear honey, or the beehive honey waitress presents you all with menus and asks any drinks.
double whiskey, Coke, no ice.
Got it. And for the panda mom here.
oh gosh, can I get a pina colada refill in my bear bling cup?
Yes, and she looks at it in awe. Can you make me one of those?
I'd be honored.
Ooh. And then go ahead.
I try to be sneaky and try to order an alcoholic beverage. And I'd be like, yeah, I'll have a dark beer,
Yeah,
the dark one, the darkest you got.
yeah, no, honey, you're way clearly too young and inept at this. Tell you what I'm going to do for you. We're going to get you the nice honey lager unalcoholic. It's also known as,
Of course we are.
Yes.
That's what the plan has been
It's
the whole
known as-
time. He was kidding.
yeah, it's known as De Bears.
Mm.
But there's a deep cut.
Yes, I'll accept.
Okay.
Dang it.
So off we go, and she goes to go take the orders, and now it is time to plan your bear heist of HoneyCon 1986, where you are going to work to screw over Winston Bartholomew Honeyman the Eighth to get the awesome, amazing honey and his queen. But
What's
the
the
planning
plan?
begin.
So now I'm presuming that there's like the goal of this is to sell, like black market sell. Are we looking to black market sell the honey, or are we looking to like steal it and ransom it back to him?
That is totally up to the party.
I just wants to eat it.
Yeah, why don't we just eat it?
All right, so I guess we're gonna have to steal it and split it. I should say this in character. I guess we're gonna have to steal it and split it, right? Because you just want to eat it, whereas I'm gonna sell it. I'm gonna sell it and finance my solo career.
I'm gonna put it on a bed and roll on it. I've seen it in the movies. They just throw it out and just roll all over it, and that's what I'm gonna do.
That's just obscene.
I'm gonna try to get enough so I can, so I can stuff my mom and my parents correctly. I don't know. That was stupid. Bear stuffing.
Oh, that's amazing.
I just drink my own alcoholic beer and wallow.
So wait, this is suggestive of a really sad backstory that your parents are dead and that you want to have them taxidermied.
I mean,
properly.
Honestly,
it was done terrible the first time.
This has taken a really dark turn.
I mean, this is the 80s. Of course it did.
Fair point.
And then what does...
All right, so what is the schedule like at Honey? Does anybody know... do we have any like inside plans of when and where things are? Is this information that would have been gathered by anybody beforehand, or are we just flying by the seats of our pants?
So I will refer you to whatever your roles are. Call upon those to think how you would have gathered information.
I have stolen some sort of plan.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
I overheard it in jazzercise class.
So, Chet, what would you have stolen? Give me an example.
I'm assuming like most conventions have some sort of layout of like this time we're doing this thing.
Yes. You mean the HoneyCon schedule that they would have put out to all participants?
the one that everyone
has. But Chet presents this as, hey guys, I did some amazing
I fucking stole
stealing.
it.
There you go.
Fresh info. Yes.
Yes, that's the one that I stole.
It's literally just a brochure.
I'm very excited about it.
I'm imagining that Chet ripped it up a little bit to like prove his stealing skills.
It took me a whole day to get this.
Chet, where did you steal the brochure from?
Oh, I had to steal it off some kid.
Sorry.
So we cut to a flashback of Chet working at the local bear mall. They're in the barricade where kids are playing around and playing some of the hottest games like Asteroid Bears and Bears and BearCon 94. I don't know. I should have researched video game names prior to this. So
Pac Bear's right there, man.
Pac Bear's
right there.
Pac Tetris. Yeah, anyway. Tetris
Bear
Bear.
Invaders.
Bear Invaders. Miss Bearman. Anywho. So, Chet, you're in the arcade with some of these kids playing around, and you hear a lot of them screaming, "Yeah, HoneyCon, woo! I can't wait. Yeah, I heard this, like, washed-up musician's gonna be there. Are you sure? Which one? I don't know, some dude named Barely Grisley or Barely Bear or not even a Grizzly, something like that. He's real washed up. He used to be part of something called the Ursian League. I don't know. It's some... My dad likes it. I think it's Dad Rock. I'm not 100% sure, but I think if we go, we should really throw fish at this guy. Now, mind you, they didn't know you're actually going to be showing up, and this little kid or this teenager, this bear-nager, is totally just making this all up as he goes. So, Chet, this is kind of what you overhear. What is your approach?
I can walk up to the group of kids and be like, "Oh, is that a Ghostbuster?" And then when they look, I just grab them.
All right, I'm going to need you to give me a roll on your thieving skill. You can roll 2d6, take the lowest of the results.
Okay. Let's see. I got a 5 is my lowest.
What's your criminal score?
Oh, fudge. I think I have 4 now. Yeah, it's up to 4.
Okay, so move 1 point of criminal over to Bear.
Nice.
All right, Chet. Clearly, you're not the smartest bear in the shed, as it were. So you're calling out of the Ghostbusters like, what are you talking about? I don't even know if that movie exists yet. I would have to Google it.
It does.
It does.
So, what?
Come on.
Where? Huh? Huh? Wait, no, that's you're not. You're that mall cop we keep hearing about. And one of them looks at you. Why? Why do you have white powder all over your face?
That's none of your business.
He's being fresh for the day.
So at this point, Chet, how are you going to get the brochure away from these teenagers?
Oh, I thought I distracted them enough. If not, then I say I'll try to confiscate it from them.
Okay, go ahead. Tell me how you
With
do that.
my mall cop techniques. I have the authority, so I can just tell them like, "Hey, that's contraband. It's mine now."
No, it's mine. And he like tries to start to stuff it into his coat pocket.
I will call your mother.
No. Anything but that, man. That's hitting below the bear belt. That is uncool. Man. You're Chet, aren't you? You graduated from high school last year. Man.
That's right, baby.
You used to be a legend at our bear high
Still
school.
am.
No, you're a narc. You're a freaking bear narc. Oh man. Huh. I used to believe in you.
Hey, pamphlet now.
Fine. Here. And he hands it over. And then we flash back to the present as Chet is currently giving this tale of how he cleverly stole the brochure of HoneyCon and the schedule from these teenagers by going, ha, hiya, wah.
When he tells the story, is he relating all of the insults that they said about my band and my music? Because if so, I'm just sitting there like getting more and more furious.
That
entire
is
time.
that is up to Chet.
Yes, I say everything.
Just really laying it on thick too.
I make it sound a lot worse than it was.
It turns out
bending the silverware that's at the table, like I'm just picking up the forks, just like, and then I just.
I needed that.
You can eat with your hands. Pause. Whatever.
yeah, the nice thing about Barragaritaville is it is a bear claws sort of restaurant, so you can just kind of eat and shove in your mouth. Okay, you have the con schedule. Con is taking place over the course of 2 days. You've got panels on Honey, you've got cosplay on Honey, you've got bands performing, you've got an expo showing the latest in all the Honey technology. There is going to be a showcase of the Honey later on in the second day of the show. And all that. And there is going to be on the first night a gathering to wish Winston Bartholomew Honeyman and Amber Golden Honey great wishes for their wedding that is also going to be taking place at HoneyCon. So,
I'm thinking as a semi-famous bear, I may have had connections / communications with Honeymen, or particularly with Golden Honey.
yeah,
some
most
point in the
likely it
past.
would have been with Golden Honey as opposed to Honeyman. Your buddy, you would know why you really have a grudge against Honeyman. Your counterpart is now the current spokesman for Honeyman Honey.
Oh, that stings.
That has really
stinks.
helped raise his profile in the music world and why he's shot to success. So, Bear Hacker, I'm calling on you. What would you have gathered for your plan to steal the honey?
Well, first off, I want to get a badge and like attend and scope the area, figure out what's going on, and also secretly because I am there for also some of the stuff as well for conventions and
Also pick up some swag.
Yeah, pick up some swag. Nobody has to know besides me. So yeah, I'll get a badge and scope the area, scope the scene, see any doors or any hallways that are not very secure.
Sure. There is, we'll call it that there's a preview night for HoneyCon before it officially
Okay.
opens. I would allow you to try to do a hack to get everyone badges.
Okay. Yeah, I can just lose my badge 5 times,
Yeah.
4 times. Yeah,
Yeah, he actually just goes to a photocopier.
that too. That's true. I'll do that. Yeah, I'll buy my badge. I'll go down to the FedEx. I don't know if that's in the 80s.
No,
So,
we'll just say it's there.
yeah. Go to the library.
Library.
And library. Yeah. Oh God. Okay. So yeah. So I think that's a good plan, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then Barris and Christy Berkeley. How are you contributing?
Yeah, so I did a scout at the parking lot, and so I seen what kind of cars are kind of sitting here. So I know where the fastest rides are. And worst case scenario, the harbor is like right over there. And if we get on a boat, we can go to like Puerto Rico, and just like go all the way that way and just start a new life.
So you've looked at the parking lot.
Well, I was, here, and then I had a car that I might have stolen, and I saw other cars, and there are some faster ones, but I think I can do okay.
Wait, you said that they're setting up a ceremony earlier. Is there any
Yes.
way that I can sneak over there and distract? I can go distract a security guard, grab his all access badge.
Yeah, there's they'll be doing it
after this
tonight.
meeting.
Mm-hmm.
After this meeting, I can do that.
Yeah, you could totally do that.
Maybe when they're maybe after it's done, I go up, try to strike a conversation with them, and then take their badge somehow.
Yeah, that'd be fine. Be on your criminal stat. And then Christy Berkeley, what are your thoughts?
I have my Paddington mom bag, which contains some snacks for everyone, because we have to stay hydrated when we're at the con. We have to make sure but also in this bag, I have Velcro tearaway jazzercise outfits. And so when we are ready to make our getaway, we can simply put on our jazzercise attire and look like a performance crew for the con, traveling through together. And if anyone questions it, I'll just use my ample adorableness and my muscle to sort of just part my way through the crowd. Cuteness coming through. We have a performance to give. Yeah.
So I'm going to need you to give me the name of your bear performance group. We can come back to it.
Oh boy.
We'll come back.
Okay.
Noodle.
The Busby
I'll
Berkeley dancers.
I'll take suggestions. What's that?
Busby Berkeley.
Busby Berkeley. I like that one, but I'll take suggestions from the chat as well.
Yes, if anyone wants to contribute some bear puns, we will poll. All right, so it sounds like you've kind of got your plan. You're going to scope the place. Baron is going to try to grab a security guard's all access pass, so you can get into some things. Barris Bueller has clearly scouted the parking lot for the fastest rides, thus not providing much of anything. And Chet got the schedule, which was the most important thing, so they could figure out how to get in. So, is there anything you're going
Can I hand
to...
everyone a snack to get started? Is that okay?
Yes.
Yes.
So, what type of... are you handing out, like, bear grams, gummy bears, bears?
Yeah, Teddy Grahams, the little tiny crackers that are honey flavored. Yeah.
Perfect. That's on brand for bears. On bear and... Anywho, moving on. There's too many bears tonight, and my brain's bear. So, okay. We're at the end of your planning session. You've got something basically in place. Sounds like this is going to be a lot of by your bear butts as you go along here. Not the most experienced crew. Andrew Grisley, question for you.
Yes.
How much of a life of crime have you led before this?
I like to pretend that I have led a great deal, but not so much.
Gotcha. Okay. So Chet's probably the most experienced out of everyone here. Okay.
I mean, as a musician, you see some strange deals go down, and he's no stranger to a bit of the old. I was trying to think of some kind of bear-related pun on cocaine or nose candy, but absolutely nothing's coming to mind there. But
Polar bear.
To be fair, I do a little bit of car stealing, but it's mostly joyriding.
Still in high school.
So
Yeah,
according
But I
to
cheat. But I cheat on all the tests.
It's amazing. So Baron is better than the Urson League. Spandu Barrett is better than the Urson League, according to our chat. All right, so we are at the eve of HoneyCon. Is there anything else you want to do before we cut over to Baron trying to steal the badge, and then we start day one of HoneyCon?
I'm gonna need one other person to create the distraction. However.
All right, pick your accomplice.
Ooh. I'll take the mom.
All right, Christy, Berkeley, and Baron are off to distract a guard. All right.
All right.
So there's a guard. You do see that the bear luau that is set up, the convention center is just further down the beach, honestly. And by the way, Andrew Grisley, Barrowsmith is better than the Urson League.
Oh,
Barrowsmith, that's a good one.
bravo.
Autumn Snow. Thank you for that.
You know, I spent so much time trying to think of a 80s band bear pun when the psychedelic furs was right there the whole time, and I could have taken it.
Okay, you know what? It's psychedelic furs, and yeah,
That one got me. All right, good job.
All right, so off you go. You see that there are some security guards at the bear luau.
Okay.
All right, tell me, what's your approach? What's your plan?
I'm gonna run up to him frantically and just be like, "I cannot find my mom."
What do you want me to do about it, buddy?
What do you mean? I can't be here all by myself. I need my mom. I don't know what I'm doing. Can you please find my mom? I'm just freaking out, like waving everything around. I have my I need my mom. I need my mom.
All right, I'm gonna need you to roll on your bear stat here, or
Okay.
no, pardon me, criminal stat to see how well of a distraction you're doing here.
Okay. So 2 die.
It's 1 die.
1 die. Oh, okay, perfect.
1
5.
die. Okay, what's your criminal stat at?
I don't think I have anything yet.
Well, you'd have
I think-
3 in there. Okay, so you fail. So move 1 point of criminal over to bear.
Okay.
So he's kind of not being as convincing because the guard can see this is clearly a teenage bear. So Christy Berkeley, what's your move?
Honey, oh, I thought I lost you. Why did you get so far away from me? Hello, kind sir. Thank you for helping me find him.
So
Wait, do we know where the badge is, by the way?
you never cased that on the guy. You just ran up without even looking. So you have no idea. He has it on him. You just don't know.
Okay, I want to see.
I have an idea.
Okay.
All right, let's go with Christy Berkeley's idea.
Okay, so I am going to. Well, what is he? Is he seeming skeptical? Is he like happy when he sees me? Is he? How is he acting?
He kind of raises an eyebrow and is like, "Okay, I'm digging this panda bear, mom."
Oh my goodness! I am so lucky that you helped me find my son. You are so very strong. And I reached at his muscles.
Yeah. Okay.
And as I do that, you know, I'm a bigger, and I kind of just, and my purse kind of, and some stuff comes out, and oh no, would you mind helping me pick up some of this?
Oh.
And so he has to like bend down to pick up stuff.
Yes.
Right. And
So-
that gives you an opportunity to kind of like, he's leaning
Yeah,
forward.
can I
like
scope
maybe
out?
it's on his-
While this is happening, can I scope and like look and see where this all access badge is?
So yeah, so as this is happening, he's kind of like, "Oh yeah, now's my chance. I really like jazzercise bears." So he gets down there and he's fiddling around with trying to help the panda.
And it's full of leotards. It's full of bedazzled,
And
psychedelic furs, jazzercise
he holds
outfits.
one of them up and wow, just looking at this.
Oh,
and as
that's our group. We're performing today.
And as he's trying to flirt with the panda Baron, as he's kind of bending over and looking at this, you see that the badge is perched right on the back of his belt loop, hanging above his ass, just swinging there.
Okay. Oh, okay. Cool. I can just can I just like whoa, and I bump into him and take it and because I'm guessing it's one of those like clamps, and so I just kind of just take it off.
Sure.
Like, oh, I'm so sorry. As I hit my
My
microphone.
son is very clumsy. You know how it is with these kids. They're just so excited to be here and meet you of all people.
Well, I don't know why he'd want to meet me. I'm just a lowly security guard. He waggles his eyebrows a little bit.
Yeah, but you're keeping us safe. You're keeping us safe, and that's all that matters.
True.
That's right. You helped us find each other again. I mean, what's more important than that?
So he's clearly eating all this up a little bit, and he just it's okay, kid, it's okay. And he helps put the rest of your leotards back up, and he kind of looks, so are you local here, just in town for the weekend?
Oh, look, wait, our performance. You should come see us. We gotta go, though.
Where is your performance?
Hall H for Honey. It's gonna be at Hall Honey. Yes, that's where we're gonna perform.
Oh, Hall Honey. Oh, great, good. I'm doing security guard.
Big line, though. I don't know. I mean, you can probably get in.
Oh, yeah, I'm working security
we gotta
for
go
that.
because we gotta get all the way over there,
yep.
down the beach. We'll see you soon. Come see us. Yes, honey. Thank you so much.
And then off you go, and you now have an all access.
One
badge.
One all access badge, clumsily taken.
That could have gone a lot better, but it's funny as heck. So.
It was a little bit tedious, but that's fine.
Oh, but
Oh.
All right. So I'm going to jump over to the Twitch chat here for a second. We have some wonderful bear puns. We've got the Berkeley Bears. It looks like our Baron was suffering from separation anxiety. Oh, and Autumn, Barry My Way. Cindy Clawbear. Oh, man.
Bear
Moni,
52s.
are you wearing Shamir deferred jeans?
No, I've got my jazzercise leggings with my socks. I'm ready to go.
We've got the U Bearthemix, Oingo Barango.
Barango. Oh, that's good.
That's a good one. You got the Stray Bears, Suix, and the Bear Cheese.
With no bear to go.
Oh, the Bear 52s. I am
Bear
quite
52s
pleased
is
with
very,
those.
very good.
All right, so you've got your
I hope
badges.
somebody's writing all these down. I
Oh,
want a
yeah.
list of this after the game.
Yeah, this is pretty
Screenshots or didn't
amazing.
happen.
All right, so we are on the eve you've accomplished. Is there anything else you want to do before we move on to day one of BearCon, of HoneyCon?
No.
Okay. So I remind you, day one events for BearCon. There will be panels. There will be, oh, that's a good one, Culture Club.
Oh, damn.
I wish I'd thought of that. That's A++.
Yeah,
Culture
Bear
Club
George
is-
and the Culture Cub.
That's really good.
That is real good. Okay, so we will now move on to day one of HoneyCon 1986. You will have convention
George.
panels you can attend. You will have cosplay contests. You will have the latest in HoneyCon technology. You will be able to sample some of the Honeyman honey. That's beautifully delicious. And the event of the evening is the gathering for Winston Bartholomew Honeyman and his new old bee, Amber Golden Honey, to basically wish them well before they get married at the end of HoneyCon on day 2. So what's the plan? Are you starting early in the morning? What's your approach?
I'm gonna go and scope the area, try to find a hallway or anywhere that's not very supervised or have security, and just try to figure out. Now that I have an all access badge as well. So
Okay. So is anyone going to accompany Baron?
Yeah, I'll help
All right.
do like an ocular pat down of the area.
Yeah, and I would think Chet would look pretty official in his mall cop garb.
I just never take it off.
Nope, always in it. It's what defines Chet now.
Fair.
okay.
So
You know what? I'll give the all access badge to Chet to hold
Okay.
on to. Also, it's Chet's operation, so I think yeah.
okay, Chet, are you going to bring anyone with you?
I mean,
Yeah, I'll also
we've got
go.
the 2
I'll
of
just-
us.
yeah.
Okay, yep, okay, Chet and Baron will go. So while Chet and Baron are scoping up to see how they can get in, Barris, Christy, Berkeley, and Andrew Grisley, what are you up to?
Barris is outside checking the outside convention and kind of just looking at the parking lot still, checking out all the cool cars and all the cool people that are out there, and just kind of being one with the people.
You're just looking at more girls in bikinis, aren't you?
Yeah. It's on the beach. What am I supposed to do? You gonna fault me for that?
I'm just imagining every time it cuts back to him, it's that boom, boom. Oh, yeah.
Pretty much.
Yeah, I think if there was a way we could work Baron to that, but I don't know, that'd be a stretch. But yes.
Bear, ball.
There you go.
There we go. Okay. So we're there.
I'm thinking personally that I'm going to try and see if there's anybody I know here at the convention who might let me know if Amber is already here and if there's any way that I could maybe get back to talk to her at some point or another. Tyler, do you have?
Is it too late to change his plan?
No, not at all. Nothing set in stone.
I have an idea. Security guard, you are the bodyguard for him. You were going to go in and cause a scene, be like, oh, look who's here. And then you're going to try to get a bunch of people to as a distraction while some of us sneak in backstage. I have an all access badge and I can act like we're all part of a panel.
Okay, that's cool. I like that.
That works.
There we go. So you're bringing everyone in for a panel.
Yeah, the remaining 3 of us could be going backstage, and if anybody, yeah. So, like, oh yeah, we're panelists. Like, I have the all access. Like,
Okay. That
And I
will
can,
work.
yeah, I can create a large distraction. Got my keytar ready to go.
it'll be Andy,
Which,
Andy Garcia in Ocean's 13.
Yeah.
Andrew Grisley, is now the time to reveal the surprise of what you have with you. Your keytar.
Oh,
So our Andrew Grisley actually did prepare.
here, it needs to warm up a moment. So if you want to keep the story going, I'll bring
Sure.
it in when dramatically appropriate.
That will be perfect. Oh man, Lionel Itchy is another call from the Twitch channel. Good one.
Oh, that one hurts.
Yes, it hit me right here. And then apparently there's Bearter Buzz Coffee, which that's pretty good. Oh, Star Bears is around too. Okay.
And Pat Bennett Bear.
Pat Baranatar?
Pat
Air Natar.
Natar. Okay. So, all right. So you're kind of approaching.
Barney
and-
Idol. Ha, 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 ha. Okay, I'm done. Barney Idol. There we go.
You know what? It's real funny.
Made my life.
Is as you're approaching to get in, you approach the entrance for everyone to kind of get through, and you all start to hear this scream go up from the crowd, and there's woo, yeah.
I presume it's for me, and I start trying to
No, but it's clearly not for you. I can't believe he's here. It was rumored, but he was going to be here, but no,
yes,
he's
I know,
actually
I'm
here.
there. Yes,
The guest of honor, Barry Idol, is going to be performing with his Barry Yells and his Sweet Bearstein and Barney.
Bernie,
I think you're
Bernie.
good.
I don't
You're
know.
good.
Yep,
Good.
yeah. So we'll be working on Barry Idol songs. So I throw that out to the audience. So he will be performing at the wedding tonight in honor of.
Oh my gosh. And now I'm having trouble focusing. I've already been daydreaming, like Christy's already been daydreaming about being one of the stars of this place, like she might have used to be back in her day. And today she's misinterpreted like cosplay, and she's actually sadly worn her old beauty queen crown, but it's kind of just askew and kind of sad. Um, but yeah, so she's very excited, and it's going to be hard for her to keep her mind on the heist now that she knows that.
Yes,
Bernie is
and
here.
Christy sees through the crowd that Barry Idol is walking up. He's got his little bear sneer going on as he's kind of taking photos and putting bear paw to paper. I can't even pronounce that. Rebar Yell cries without a face, I suppose. So you see Barry Idol kind of walking up, and whoa, the crowd's going wild. Meanwhile, the rest of the party is seeing Christy kind of freak out a little bit that Barry Idol's here. Andrew,
You ever seen a black and white panda blush? The pink coming up.
so the black fur is still kind of black, but all the white fur has gone a deep red, is what I'm imagining with this. So
See, this is just another thorn in my side because I know Barry Idol, and we do not like each other at all.
yeah,
There is no love. We met on some tour or another. We got into it. I ate some of his granola snacks in back. He was really mad about that, and so we've got like long-standing beef. I like to think that we have long-standing beef. Anyway, he probably doesn't actually even remember.
He's
who I am.
forgotten.
oh
But
no,
I am convinced that we have long-standing beef.
see, you're one of only two British bear pop stars, punk bears. Anywho, and so he knows you. He knows you're kind of this washed up, not as great performer anymore, and he actually has several songs dedicated to insulting you.
A whole concept album.
A whole concept album of how much he hates
Diss rap
Andrew
from
He
Glizzy.
did
Barry
a diss
Idol.
album.
He's just
That's awesome.
just one diss track after another.
Yeah, and
That was the cyberpunk years. We don't talk about that.
it's about a 2-album multi-platinum success. So you see him kind of enter the hall. And all
So
that.
I'm immediately fuming.
All right, so now that you have seen him enter, some other ones. Pet Shop Bears, Simply Red Panda, Berlin.
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 Oh, it was right there.
Simply Red Panda is really good too. That deserves credit.
That is a good one. Okay. So we are going to move you into HoneyCon 1986. You get in with your all access badge. You look around, you see that there are a lot of panels and things going on. What time of day are you going? Is it mid-morning, afternoon? What did you decide to approach this?
Well, morning. I thought
think
we were in
mid-
there in morning.
Morning.
Morning
Okay.
makes most sense.
No, I'm saying I thought that's what you said at the beginning.
Oh, yeah, it is. I had forgotten that. Okay, so it's
No
morning.
problem.
You guys get in there and you kind of look around and you see that it is a 3-story convention center. And as you kind of realize, wait a minute, this is shaped exactly like a beehive. So you've got different little stacking hives on top of each other of floors where everything is going to be. And you can see, Kristen, there is this giant, awful, gaudy statue of Winston Bartholomew Honeyman standing proud, hands on hips, looking towards the future of honey. One leg posted up on top of a giant honey jar that says Honeyman Honey. It's beautifully delicious. And it's just, there, pretty awfully gaudy and golden. An insult to everything that Andrew Grisley stands for.
Was it made from like an old Bob's Big Bear statue that they like spray painted gold? And
Yes, because Honeyman is known to like to cut corners and keep his fortune.
Well, I'm glad there's nobody in real life who's like that.
Too real, too real. We're in Fantasyland right now. Bear Fantasyland. Oh,
Okay, so
Bite Wedding.
What was it?
Bite Wedding.
Nicely done. So the plan is that I'm creating a distraction. Well, I've forgotten the character name. Sorry. Baron, and others get into the back. Is that correct?
I thought you were all going in as a panel.
Oh, are we all going in as panel? Okay.
I thought they were going to cause a distraction for all the security while we sneak backstage.
Oh, I gotcha. Yeah. That works. So backstage for during the evening procession, backstage when?
Whenever all the security guards are distracted by like him causing a scene.
Oh, okay. And you're trying to scope out where the honey is?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, because I can my character is I'm a sun bear, so I can sense honey.
Okay. Are you going to use that ability, or are you going to wait to use that ability?
When I was thinking, whenever we get deep backstage, or where operations are,
Yep.
figuring that's where the honey would be. So
Okay.
I can use that later, or should I do it now?
No, it's totally up to you whenever you want to use these abilities.
I'll use it later. Probably a lot better later.
Yeah, I will point out, if you used it right now, you'd sense honey every single place around you.
Yeah.
Okay, so you move on to Hall Honey, where some of these things are going to be
Oh, we want to
occurring.
avoid Hall Honey, I thought. We have
Oh,
the all
okay.
access badge.
So you're veering around. So you're heading towards backstage, and you can see that there's some security, and they're checking things, making sure that the right appropriate people are going where they need to go. Some people that approach, they're waving off and telling them to go elsewhere.
Mm-hmm.
So as you get up there, go ahead.
I am going to post myself then in a very noticeable position.
Okay.
Maybe in front of the golden god of Honeyman statue.
Yeah. Okay, you're posted there.
I'm going to make a big show out of pulling out my guitar.
Okay.
I'm going to say, yes, thank you all for coming here today. As I'm sure you can see, I am Andrew Grisley, and I'll be performing some hits of the Ursine League. And I bust out my guitar and just start playing. And of course, I only sang backup on the songs. So the only parts that I'm doing are ooh, ooh.
So as Andrew Grisley does this, the security guards' eyes bug out of their heads, and they kind of look at each other. Honeyman's not going to like this. We need to get that fool away from his statue. Yeah. So they all rush towards Andrew Grisley, freeing up the door for the rest of the party. What do you do?
So we're gonna kind of sneak backstage, hoping that nobody questions us or anything.
Okay. So you get behind Andrew Grisley. We will come back to you and see what happens with the guards. So backstage, we've got Baron, we've got Barris, we've got Chet, and we've got Christy Berkeley.
Say, all right, guys, just look official. Act like you belong here. You're gonna be on stage. Be really, act like you're the most important thing in the world. Act like you're right for CBR. I don't know why that was all right. Whatever. I said it, it's gone. And so
I liked it.
Anyway, so okay, yeah, so we're just gonna walk deep deep backstage and to get closer to where operations, or just try to find an area where operations would be close or near to.
Okay, so as you are walking down the hallway, you're seeing that there are back hallways going off to different stages, things like that. And there's a lot of activity back there, different performers and panelists all walking around. And there's a few bears and humans that have earpieces in their ears. I guess on a bear it would be up here somewhere. And they're all kind of talking to each other. And then one of them, dressed in the most 80s outfit. It's a white suit, pinstripes going down, a collar with like pink Hawaiian flowers on it. Looks over and sees Christy, Berkeley. Yeah. You're due on stage here in about 2 minutes. Come here. You and your crew. Come on.
Oh, I'm sorry. Who are you?
I'm one of the marketing managers and organizations here. She was due on stage 2 minutes ago. Now we'll do a flashback where people don't realize that Christy Berkeley had submitted a application to perform her jazzercise routine in Honey Hall H a while ago, and she didn't realize that it had been approved. The approval had been mailed to her house, but she had moved on since then. But she had submitted a picture of herself in one of her jazzercise bearfits, and this is the guy that had approved it, or the bear that had approved it, and it was going to be one of the featured things. Chet kind of looks down, and his eyes go big and realize, uh-oh, she was one of the headliners. How did I miss that? So
that's all it takes to get a panel at HoneyCon. Send it in your headshot.
So much easier.
Yes.
I sent in my former beauty queen headshot though, so that's
Man.
Hey, look, I said we're in a fantasy world, not real life.
And it is just Miami HoneyCon. If we were San
it's
Diego
86.
HoneyCon,
It's smaller. It's you can still walk up. You know.
You can.
You could get
it's
tickets.
really
a
more
day
about
of.
the honey. It's more about the honey nowadays. It's all Hollywood.
It is.
Yeah.
Honeywood, barely wood. Anyway, we move. So come on, go. Get in your outfit. We're getting you on stage here in 2 minutes. Hurry.
Hey man, are you part of?
Okay. Well, my
flock
crew
of
just needs to get dressed.
Yes. Oh, what'd you say, Barris?
I was asking the dude if he's part of flock of bear dolls.
Yes, he is. He's got a little swoop in his hair.
It's all way up here, man.
It is. Yeah.
Awesome.
Come on. Suits on. Let's go. Come on.
All right. You just back off. My performers need to get dressed. We'll be there.
Oh, yeah, no, I'm sticking with you. Last time I abandoned these folks, they just booked it out of here. We need you on stage.
Fine. Well, my two wards here need to use the restroom, so they're gonna go do that.
Okay,
and we will get on our.
He snaps his finger, and two other assistants come over and partner themselves with Barris and Baron. These are your bear handlers. Hurry up! They will lead you to the stage.
Oh, by the way, I only have my all access badge. They didn't receive theirs. Nope. Okay.
Nope, that's fine.
You don't need to watch me pee. It's fine. I don't need assistance.
We're in Miami in the 80s. We have to make sure our panelists aren't shooting up coke in the bathrooms prior to stage.
No, we did that.
Excuse me, I'm responsible for these children, and they are not. These are my dancers. These are my performers. They don't do things like that, and I resent your accusation. If you want us to perform, you need to back off and let my words go use the restroom.
Yeah. Do you think we look like guys that do drugs? And I slowly wipe Chet's face.
Meanwhile, Chet is. Yeah, you kind of do. All right, let's go. So I will put it to you this way: there is no way you're not going to get out of performing on stage.
Okay, that's fine. I'm trying to get it so that the party splits up. Is what I'm hoping for.
I gotcha. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Can I just say, like, I'm not a performer. Listen, I've all access. I'm the junior radio personality, Bearman Jack, and I would like to not I need to get to where I need to be going to.
We have you down as announcing the dance routine.
Which is what I was saying. I need to get to that side of it.
Okay, all right. We'll lead you to the sound booth. Let's go.
Thank you.
All right, Barris.
Okay.
You're off to the bathroom with a bear. Chet, what's your move?
The problem is, if I have to do any performance of any kind, I definitely need some cook.
Yes. So we will probably have to make that happen.
So I'll sneak that in somehow.
Okay.
Figure it out.
That will work.
So I was hoping to get a couple of us on stage performing while a couple went and, worked on the actual heist. That was my goal, was to create a secondary distraction.
Oh,
and then
yes.
while the crowd's going wild, we can all.
I do realize this.
Okay.
My job's not to make it easy for you.
No. I know. I'm letting the rest of the party
I
know
gotcha.
too that if you don't want to perform, find a reason to vamoose. Go do this thing, but stay together probably when you go do it.
So on our way to the bathroom with these guys, I just have Chet with me and the 2 guards, right?
You've got 4 guards with you.
Oh, we have 4 guards and just
That's
me.
excessive.
It's me and Chet, right?
You and Chet.
That's it.
Yep, that's all you got.
Do I notice any golf carts along the way?
Yes, you do.
Okay. Chet, follow me on this.
All right.
All right. Hand me your cocaine.
That's a tough one, but okay.
All right. I will take the baggie of cocaine and I will throw it at the guards' faces and say, "Snowstorm!" And then want Chet to run. And we are going to jump into the golf cart and speed off as fast as we can.
Okay, but not cool, dude.
All right.
We'll make up for it later.
So, Chet, did you hand over all your supply?
I like to think I at least have 2 little bags on me, so
Okay.
I handed over 1.
All right. So you've got these 4 bear guards on you. So enact your plan.
All right. So I'm going to paw it. Ha. And then I'm just going to turn around and just wing it in their face. And then grab Chet by the hand and jump into the golf cart that's right there and just step on it.
All right. I'm going to need you to make a... Okay, this is going to be a couple of rolls. I will let you, because this is kind of like you're attacking as a bear, I'll let you roll on your bear stat.
Okay. Ooh, 1. Yeah.
Okay. Describe how this goes for you, because you rolled so well, this kind of explodes.
Yeah, so it explodes on the first guard's face and just hits the other guards in the eyes too. And so they all kind of get a little discombobulated.
Yes.
And then have them kind of start, sniffing and getting a little irritated in the face.
All right, so here's part of what happens. You throw this and poof, they go from panda bears to polar bears in an instant because they are covered with so much. Chet has the good snow kind of Coke here a little bit. It just poof, it's all puffy. And it's actually so bad, it's spreading down the hall a little bit. Suspension of disbelief, people. And you're slowly trying to outrun it. Meanwhile, Chet's behind him a little bit. So, Chet, go ahead.
I grabbed Chet and is yanking Chet, even though I realize Chet is kind of lingering a bit.
All right, jump in the golf cart and see if you can get away. Give me a driver roll. And that will be 2d6 and take the lowest. This will be in your criminal stat.
Is this Chet's roll or mine?
Oh, it's because you're the driver.
Okay. So it's 1.
Okay, you do well. That was not going to go well if you rolled poorly. So
I got a 2 and a 1. Sweet.
Nice. All right, so Barris Bueller jumps into the golf cart with Chet, and he goes into the golf cart, and he takes off. And before we see what happens, we are going to take a 5-minute break and then be back. See you guys in a few.
Okay.
All right, we're back after that much needed 5-minute water break. So we are now going to be rolling into our getaway scene. The heist is on, folks. Let's get this done.
The heist is on.
All right, so Barrett,
Montage.
Chet, you're in the golf cart. You do hear 80s montage music start to play. What does it look
Yes.
like as this snowstorm explodes on these guards' faces as you drive away?
As we drive off, I yell out, "Don't forget the names, Chet and Barris."
And they're coughing, and you hear down the hall, "Who?"
Hey, Chet,
Said Chet and Barris.
should we really be using our real names?
You say, "We will never forget those that caused the great snowstorm of '86."
You gotta remember us, man.
Miami snowstorm.
They may not remember after coming down off this snowstorm high. All right, so we cut back to Andrew Grisley, who is performing his "ooh, ah, yeah" music. And we realize that he has actually surprisingly drawn a big crowd of teenagers that are throwing
At this
fish
point,
at
I'm
him.
down to like, we only had one album too, so at this point I'm like down to the B-sides and asking people if they want to hear covers and stuff like that.
Yeah, we want to hear you play "Bear Me Away."
All right, well, I don't know that one, so I'm just going to make something. I just start completely making something up on the spot.
What
Play
about
Free Bear. Free Bear.
"Free Bear"?
I'd like to take before we go too much farther. I just want to take a quick moment. My wife and stepdaughter are watching, and they're not on Twitch, but my wife did text me some very excellent 80s bear band pun names, and so I just wanted to give her credit for coming up with Bear House, Echo and the Berrymen, the Jesus and Barry Chain, and although they're not an 80s band, Tegan and Barra.
Solid list.
So
Those
that
are
I feel like she deserves some credit for that. So
Solid
the security
list.
guards have not like yet pulled me down and away. I'm
No.
actually attracting a crowd.
They're actually kind of impressed a little bit. They
All right.
one of the guards calls out, "Hey, do you know Take on Bear?"
Do I know it? Oh, I wrote it, and I just, even though I didn't, of course, but I just immediately take credit for it and start going.
They're all kind of enraptured a little bit. So Barry
And I have at this point completely forgotten any ulterior motives I may have had. I'm just lapping in the attention.
yeah, you actually,
Hearing.
unbeknownst to Andrew Grisley, there was an underground scene that really enjoyed his little music because he is going to start the amazing bear trance across the nation. He is the precursor to this. Now we cut back to Christy Berkeley, and she's just by herself because everyone else has abandoned her. Christy Berkeley, you're due on stage.
Oh no.
Christy Berkeley proudly rips off her cut off t-shirt and displays the bedazzled leotard that says Barrett on it. And inexplicably, we don't know how she set this up. The song Berry Pie comes blazing over and she's doing her best jazzercise routine and rallying the crowd to follow her in a rousing rendition of Berry Pie that barely remains PG-13 as she starts with classic jazzercise and sort of loses herself and devolves into a stage crawling, full-on kind of sensual performance, a la semi-stripper-esque of this song.
One might call it burlesque.
Ooh.
Burlesque. Well, of course, she's using pillars and hanging from them, and it's just a whole scene right now.
So go ahead and give me, we'll call this a criminal act. This will be a act of persuasion. Because you've set this up so well, I will let you roll 2 dice, take the lowest.
And Dan, I can't tell you how impressed I am that you
5.
came up with burlesque on that. just on the fly. That's really good.
That's solid.
I occasionally have things. What'd you get, Moni?
I rolled a 5.
Oh no!
That was the
Two
lowest
fives.
of 2?
2 5s.
Oh no.
All right, I'm partially tempted to use my DM power here and just make this pull off because it's been presented so well. What say the rest of the players?
Good with that.
What say the audience? Do we let Christy Berkeley get away with this?
I do have a
Hot,
question.
sticky, sweet.
Ah!
On her feet.
Okay, yep, because that, you got it, yep, that seals the deal. The audience says yes. I'm sorry, I'm laughing that up. Tyler, I will get to your, well, Tyler, what was your question?
Or some
Oh
honey on
no!
me.
And say like if I was just the intro, what am I like? Aren't I free now to roam?
Yes, we need to rewind a little bit. We need you to announce Christy Berkeley.
Okay. Yes. Hi everybody. Welcome to HoneyCon, and I have the distinct pleasure of announcing the next performance of. But first, of course, I am Bearman Jack, radio personality, up and coming, and I forgot your name.
Christy Berkeley.
Christy Berkeley.
Yeah.
And I can't wait to have oh man, I'm trying to make a John Travolta reference. I'm not gonna lie. Okay, Christy Berkeley. I can't wait to have Shrishli Bluesky to the stage. Thank you.
And now we fast forward to Christy Berkeley's performance. The audience is eating up. There's cheers. As she's doing her jazzercise, there is a contingent of bear moms that have an exact parents that are from Christy Berkeley's local jazzercise school, just dancing along with her and just having a grand old time. So, announcer, you are now free. And as you step out into the hall, you see this golf cart go whizzing by you with Barris and Chet in it.
Okay.
Can I make a reach to grab him?
Of course you can.
All right, I'm going to try to grab Baron and yank him onto the cart when I see him as we drive by.
I'll just allow you to do that. Pardon for the clearing in my throat. Hang on one sec, I need some water. Players, interact with yourselves. Baron, you do get pulled on to the golf cart.
Guys, where are we going? I don't know what I'm doing. Just tell me where to go.
So, Barris and
This
Chet
was
have
spontaneous.
been driving around. And as they go, they bust through some of the doors. And as they're driving along, they see Andrew Grisley and has gathered this giant crowd. And Chet, pardon me, Barris, I need you to make some driver rolls to see if you can avoid this crowd.
All right. 2 1s. All right.
Okay, so Barris, describe how you're going to get around this crowd here. Are you going to grab Andrew? What's your plan?
So I'm going to zig through a couple of doorways, bing, bing, bing. And then I see the giant crowd. And I hear some sort of cover that almost sounds like, hang on, I'm pulling for a, yeah, it's not coming to me. Depeche Mode, some sort of cover right there. And I'm just going to go ahead and...
Personal bears.
There you go. And so I'm going to swing by and I'm like, Grizz, let's go.
So before we do this, I have to read a couple of the comments. We've got me wake up before you gurgur.
That's good.
That's amazing. We also have, there's also Here I Gur Again.
I like it.
I am appreciating what the audience has to contribute. I will be reading more as these go. Okay, Andrew Grisley, you get pulled off.
There it is. Rock me like a barricade. Sorry.
Oh, I love it. Rock me like a... I'm in the midst of Rock Me Like a Barricade as he pulls me back onto the...
And as this happens, No, go ahead.
Did you see that? Did you see that? They were loving it.
I was too. That's like one of my favorite covers.
Oh, thanks, man.
Yeah, now tell me where I'm going. I don't know what I'm doing. I am a face. I look cute.
Yeah, where are we going?
I have no brains.
Well,
Okay.
But did you see that crowd? They love me.
All right,
That's
let's-
seriously all I can think about it. That I've completely forgotten anything having to do with the plan at this moment in time.
yeah.
Yes. How is Chet doing?
Okay, I think this is now a good idea for me to actually like try to sense the honey now, because I think now we might have gotten farther away from where we're supposed
Yeah, I
to
think
be.
we
If we
should
went back
try
to the
to
intro.
Figure out where we're
We
going.
went back to
Barris
the
is driving
entrance.
all over the place.
Yeah.
I'm literally trying to avoid security all over the place. I have no rhyme or reason of what I'm doing right now.
I didn't need to avoid them though. I had a good alibi. Why did you do this to me, man? I was right there and you just pulled me away.
It seemed like the thing to do.
Okay, so so Barris is driving around all wild and whatnot, and for some reason he gets himself back into the same place where the snowstorm guards were. He backs up and keeps going around. We cut back as they're driving along over to Christy, Berkeley, and Barry Idol comes on the stage just clapping his hands, and he can't do a British accent, so yeah, just imagine I'm talking like Joel here with his British. And he approaches. Wow, that's the highest act I've seen since, well, myself, obviously. And he kind of does his little bear sneer. How would you like to go on tour with me as an opening act?
So Christy is all red again, and she contains her drool just enough to realize that she's 5 minutes in, and as much as it's great that, you know, he's talking to her, she's starting to lose the crowd, and the security guards are starting to kind of go back to what they were doing, and she knows that her crew needs to get it done. And so she says, I'll do you one better. Let's start with a duet right here, right now. Right? And rouses the crowd. Is this what the crowd wants? And of course, the crowd is very excited for it. And she leads them in a sing-along with Barry Idol of Take Honey, which is also her subliminal message to her crew to get it done. Take honey. And she's looking around to make sure like everyone's distracted, trying to see what her crew's up to. And so everyone's doing a sing-along right now.
Barry Idol is very into us, and he's just kind of doing his little prim proses and all that. He's decided to take off his shirt just to kind of keep the crowd engaged and all that.
Well, and the good news about him engaging the crowd is Christy can kind of step back a little, look where like exits are, look where she can help her crew. So she's looking around for that opportunity right now.
Right. Okay. So, excuse me. You're continuing to create a distraction. So, Mr. Barron, this may be a time to roll your honey stat.
Yes. Okay. 2d6 or 1d6?
2, take the lowest.
I have a 1.
Perfect. Okay, this will help us move along then. So, okay, you roll your stat. You rolled your stat, obviously. You kind of, one ear goes like this. Another ear goes like this. Your nose. Your little honey radar. You see it straight ahead, and you start giving directions to Barris. You're cutting through the honeycomb deeper and deeper into the bowels of the the beehive-shaped building.
Can I walk through like from Wayne's World with my all access badge? It's just like all access.
Well, you're doing all access as he's driving. All access. You're kind of yelling that in front as you're going along.
Mm-hmm.
Crazy man here. All access. We had to get there real quick. Andrew Grisley in the car.
Okay.
Okay. So you kind of cut deeper in, and you kind of drive up to, which is unfortunately kind of a obvious place where the honey is. There is a giant vault with the face of Honeyman on it, kind of looking like, as he looks off into the distance, the pioneer of honey. The vault of honey is right there.
Okay. Wait, so who's with us? It's all of us but Moni?
Correct.
Yeah.
Okay.
What's the guard situation like?
They're all kind of been distracted because they've heard Barry Idle and the great Christy Berkeley are performing.
Got it.
I'm gonna like do a power slide and stop the cart right in front of the, and then boom, we're right there.
So, okay. So as you do that, you kind of hear something off in the distance as it's getting closer and closer. And around the corner comes another golf cart laden with what you saw earlier. 2 of the members only are driving the cart. And with them are 2 other bears. And they pull up right with you. And they kind of look at you. Oi, what are you doing here?
What are you doing here?
I'm escorting Andrew Grisley.
Yeah. No, we don't hear. Get out of your way. We're going to get in that vault.
Yeah, I don't think so. Say hello to my little friend. And I grab Chet and throw him at them.
All right, so Chet.
Can I sneak? Can I sneak away towards the vault?
Oh, everyone's kind of right up in front of it. So.
Oh. Okay.
So here's the thing. Andrew Grisley, go ahead and give me a roll of you throwing Chet to see how bad this happens.
This better work.
That's another 5, so that's probably not going to go all that great.
All right, so that was on your bear stat?
Yes.
All right, move 1 to criminal. Chet, I will allow you to rectify this horrible throw.
Okay.
We're going to give you this as a bear stat to see how gracefully you fly through the sky. Although I will let you roll on criminal if you can make a case for it.
I mean, the only case I have is that as a honey badger, I have the carnage roll. So I feel like...
You know what? Yep. No. This is pure carnage. I will let you roll 2 dice. Take the lowest.
Okay, let's see. Got... Oh, shoot. That's not good.
Hibernating in America.
No, fudge. The second one I got was 2.
No, you rolled a 2, right?
Yeah.
No, that's good. You want to take the lowest.
Oh.
So yes,
Take
you
the lowest.
succeed. So Andrew Grisley, channeling his throwing of Chet, I will call it the Chet cannonball, goes flying through the air. There's a Colossus Wolverine reference for those that caught that. Flying through the air and down onto one of the members only that kind of engaged your crew earlier. Chet, what do you do to this members only bear?
I want to scratch him up.
All right. So Chet's going to town. Barris and Baron, what are you up to?
Like I'm kind of a scrawny guy, or like scrawny bear. So I'm just a hacker. So I'm trying to avoid as much altercation as possible.
Yes, I will point out there is a weaker looking bear that looks kind of similar to you. That looks like he may also be the hacker of the group.
Is he cool though? Like, can I scope him out if he's cool?
He's kind of got hair slicked back. He looks like the stereotypical hacker bear.
Cause hey, what's up?
He kind of eyeballs you. Nothing. Are you a fellow techie?
I try, you know.
All right.
You know, I'm mostly just hang out and do all the cool things where all the cool guys, cool bears go.
That's not what cool bears say, my friend.
What? that's yeah, no.
So
what are y'all doing?
He
So how?
kind of looks you over. I have yet to meet my match. We're gonna have a hack off to see who can get into the vault faster.
Okay, let's do this. I'm ready.
So, all right, you're gonna roll a hack off against this bear.
Let's do this. Okay.
So he pulls out this from his back, this giant like CVR monitor, and plops it down in front of him. He goes to the back of the golf cart and brings over this giant computer and connects it to the vault door. And I'm assuming you have a similar setup. And
no, I actually just have a hand-me-down from my very hot and amazing girlfriend from a foreign exchange student girlfriend, and I have a hand-me-down computer that she borrowed from her brother, and from Breslofika, whatever. You know what I'm trying to go with.
Yeah, I do.
Go with it.
Okay. All right. That works. So dot bear puns here. Okay. Yeah. No. That works. And then we've got. So they're going to be a hack off. Barris, the other guy, kind of looks at you and he revs the engine of the golf cart a little bit.
Oh, and I revved my engine a little bit, which is, it's a battery power, so it's just
yeah, his goes.
She goes to another.
But I see the hack off going on, and I yelled at Grisley, "Final countdown! Final countdown!"
It would be so much better if I could actually play it.
So the final countdown starts playing, and Andrew Grisley looks over, and the other Grisley in a Men Bears Only jacket steps out, and he also has a guitar, but it's a electric drum set that you wear around your thing. I forget the exact name of that. And he starts to play an offbeat of the ultimate final countdown against you. So we've got a hack off, we've got a music off, we've got a drive off. Chet is just clawing the eyes out of a bear that's screaming for his mommy. Meanwhile, we cut back over to Christy Berkeley and Barry Idle, who is actually fronting the crew that's also trying to steal the honey.
Okay. Does she have a sense of like what's going on with her own crew? Like she knows that they're in trouble and
Nope.
You said nope.
Nope.
So this charade has to go on. Okay.
The charade has to go on. You have no idea what's going on with your crew right now.
To be fair, she met us already. She knows what the hell's going on. She knows this is going poorly.
Oh yeah, but she's there with her idol, Barry Idle.
So she whispers to Barry Idle, can we do one more song? We got something real special that I want to show you that we've been practicing in Jazzercise.
He quirks an eyebrow and lip. Sure.
So her Jazzercise crew is still in the back, right?
Of course, yes.
Okay. So the music gets kind of like tamer, and I don't know how she pulled that off, but are you gonna let me go with that?
Yes, of course.
The music change. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So suddenly the song Hot in the City starts to play.
Yes.
And the Jazzercise girls like pop up in the back of the room, and it's synchronized. We've clearly practiced this in class at some point, and they're doing the background vocals for it. So everyone kind of their attention is drawn to the back of the room a little bit, and maybe Barry kind of walks through the crowd to go join them.
Yes, he does.
So now, okay, so while that's occurring and the attention is back there, probably I'm gonna like dance my way back and see. What do you think, guys? Should I dance my way back and come help you? So should I dance my way back and see if I can help? Or should I like create a big distraction and like barrel through and try to get us out of here?
Maybe what you can do is you can scope out a way for us to escape.
Yeah, I will also point out, considering there's about to be a drive off, a music off, a hack off, and Chet clawing the eyes out of a bear, you're going to know something's going down.
So I'm trying to cause kind of a stampede situation. Okay. And I'm big and strong, so I'm going to kind of like get people like, maybe we're doing We Will Rock You after that, and kind of people are stomping. And so they're making more noise than the crew's making in the back. And I'm kind of like bumping my way through the crowd, oh yeah, we'll rock you, but I'm going to try to like smash a hole, probably like through the crowd, like
Sure.
part the people and into the back.
That
to get
will
us
work.
out.
I will throw out, we've had a couple other song suggestions I want to call out before we wrap up the case here. So we've got, let's see here. Do you really want to hunt me?
That's pretty good.
Bravo on that one. Rock the Cave Bear of Love.
That's a good one.
That's a good one.
Rock the Cave Bear of Love.
Yeah, so those, I had to stop myself from snorting when I read those.
Do you really want to
Really
hunt
want to
me?
That's fantastic.
That's a good
Sorry.
one. Okay. Off and away. All right, so we are going to start with Chet. How's it going with the bear you're mauling?
Well, I'm trying to maul him. Am I succeeding?
Oh yeah, you're doing very well, and as you're kind of rummaging around, your greatest weakness and strength rolls out of his coat pocket. It is a giant cue ball, one of those magic 8 balls, but stuffed
Okay.
inside is that sweet, sweet sugar powder.
Oh no. Well, that's all I'm here for. So.
Yes, so while you contemplate what's going to happen with that, Barris, it's time for a drive off. So,
All right.
wee.
And I get ready, I grind the wheel,
They're ready to go.
and I let them step on the gas and take off because my guys are here. I don't need to go anywhere.
He kind of looks back. Oh, members rule. I'll be back. I'm going to lap you, bro. So off he goes. Meanwhile, over to the music off.
Okay, I have to redeem myself because I couldn't play it last time. That's all I got.
Bravo. So it's happening in there. You're playing off. Give me a 2 dice rolls to see how you do. Take the lowest.
Lowest is a 3.
Okay, you're good. So he's just not quite able to keep up with Andrew Grisley. He
keeps trying to play the break from In the Air Tonight, and he just can't do it.
No, but damn it.
Wait. I got it. Hang on. No.
Pretty much, exactly, yeah.
So he is off and done, and then he just kind of realizes he is outclassed and walks away in shame, having brought terror and shame to the Membear's only name. Hackers, go.
Okay.
So he's just going real fast as he's hacking away, trying to crack the safe code on the vault door.
Absolutely. Okay. Yeah, I'm just typing away. Keys are kind of like flying off because it's hand-me-down from Slovakia, and not exactly the greatest, but it's a tale as old as time.
I have to ask, are any of the keyboard keys sticking to your claws?
Yeah, a little. I do. I do. Yeah, I have some of the F keys. They're just kind of a little bit in the way. Yeah.
All right, give me a roll on your hack skill, 2d6. Take the lowest.
Alrighty. Oh, okay. Oh, no, both are 5s.
Oh no! You fail. As you're typing fast, da-da-da-da-da, your computer just blows apart, and the other guy just kind of all like, ha ha ha, and he hacks it open. The vault opens. He looks around, realizing he's the only one of him left.
Wait, does Barris see
I
this?
I punch him.
Oh, I was gonna say, can I just grab my computer and just smack him right in the face and just like try to knock him out?
Yes, you can.
And it's like, oh, you beat me. You beat me. Okay.
And you knock him out. You have now
Okay.
opened the vault to the honey that you were
Okay.
after.
Perfect.
And
Alrighty.
inside, as you go in there, you see that Honeyman is actually a very despicable man, as you probably gathered. There's loads of honey, but also in a gilded cage is amber golden honey. She's kind of surprised. Oh, thank God you're here. By the chance, did you see some other bears that were trying to get in here? Who are you guys?
She's in a cage.
Yeah, she's in a cage.
Oh, okay. I just I have an all access badge. First thing I
Oh, I see. I guess that would explain how you opened the vault door. No, the hell it wouldn't. Where the hell is the crew that I hired to get me out of here?
I didn't see a crew.
So, go ahead.
It's like, but what are you doing in here though?
Clearly I am trapped. The bars. I mean, what gave you? Are you dead?
Amber, is that you?
Yes. Andrew Grisley, what are you doing here?
Well, it looks like I'm rescuing you, doesn't it?
Yes, and she kind of swoons a little bit. My hero. She and
So,
go ahead.
how hard is this cage to open?
I mean, you're
With
bears.
my mighty grizzly strength.
You're bears.
Is she not a bear? Is she a human?
She's a human.
Oh, okay.
That happens to speak bee and can help produce a lot of honey.
Okay, I can help and open the two.
Are you gonna hack the door?
I'm gonna hack the door. Yeah, with the other guy's computer. I'm just gonna hack into the mainframe. Be like, I'm gonna borrow this and potentially keep it. So
Sure. So we're cutting over to Chet. How are you doing with that magic 8-ball full of cocaine you can't get into?
Oh, I can't get into it?
No, it's one of those.
Even if I break it?
I mean, you could break it. I don't know what.
I'm trying to break it. I want to break it.
Okay, tell me how you're trying to bust this open.
I'm trying to just throw it on the floor. Like I'm trying to just get it open.
Okay, we'll come back to that.
So from inside the vault, we just keep hearing, "Damn, damn."
Yes, you do.
But one set mind.
Yes. Poor Chet. All right, so.
All right, well, let's get the girl and get the honey and get the hell out of here.
All right, so you see that there's piles of honey and all that, and you might be able to get it onto the back of a golf cart.
Yeah, Barris is like awkwardly running with full arms back and forth from inside the vault back to the cart.
Oh man, there's one I missed. Sweet Bearline. Pom pom pom.
Aw, sweet Bearline.
You're being encouraged to yell at the 8-ball, Chet.
I will yell at it. It's an
What?
opening.
Okay. All right. So at this point, Christy Berkeley, you
Berkeley.
see. Oh,
Berkeley.
pardon me. Yes, you see a golf cart that's not one of your crew kind of by, and you see him toss a casual wave at Barry Outtle, and he keeps going.
Wait, that's not one of my crew?
Yeah, this is, you kind of get a sense that there's something weird going on.
Okay. Can I go? How are they? If I were to go backstage, are they super far away from me wherever they are?
No, you could get to him pretty quick.
Okay. Can I come in like the Kool-Aid man? Because I'm like a big old panda bear and I'm worried about my crew.
Yeah.
And just the whole dancing thing is devolved into this whole dance party, and they're not paying any attention to me anymore. And I'm just gonna barrel through the wall and just be like, more fun, but more more honey, and looking for my crew.
Yes. What should come as no surprise, Honeyman likes to cut corners on construction. So
Sweet.
Christy Berkeley bursts through the wall as best she can and leaves a giant panda bear impression, and you see your crew loading up the honey.
And there's pieces of the wall that are powdered, and Chet tries to snort them.
I'm imagining yes.
Chet's got a serious problem.
Hey, I lost half my stash just from trying to get away. So I'm trying to get it back.
So Christy pauses just for a moment, seeing Chet struggle with this thing. And as a mom, she hates that he wants to use this, but on the other hand, we got to get going here. So being freakishly strong, she grabs the 8-ball, crushes it just a little, and then is able to pull a baggie out of her purse because it's a mom bag and it has everything, and just like puts the drug into the bag and seals it like a little mom would and hands it back.
My
And
savior.
yes, moves on.
I think Chet is quite pleased.
I'm very pleased.
I'm imagining that the bow was tied up with a little like "I love you"
Little
Chet.
snap
My
bag.
favorite person
Yeah.
on this team.
All right, you're loaded up with honey. You've got Amber. Amber.
I am carrying Amber
All
out
right,
of the.
she's riding on your back. Okay.
Is this like an officer and a gentleman?
Exactly. It is
Yeah,
a
of
total
course.
officer and a gentleman. Yes.
There. All right.
All right, you got the honey. You got
Officer and a gentle bear.
Yep.
Officer and a gentleman.
And Gentle Ben. Yes.
There it is. All right, you've got the queen of all bees. Once exiled, now returned. You've got your honey. Now's the time to get out.
Okay.
Everybody load up. Get on.
So you load up onto
And
the
I
golf
carry
cart.
Chet and like whatever else is like, I just grab a bunch of whatever and run out.
That's fine.
Have-
All right, the cart can carry Barris and one other person because it's so loaded down.
I have an all access badge. I'll stay.
You want to check out more of the con?
Yeah, I'll say- yeah. There's some business in there's some business down aisle 1200 that I need to attend to.
I
Real
think you
quick.
mean bearsness.
Oh.
That was a polar opposite of what I was gonna say.
Oh.
All right, so Baron stays behind as the rest of the crew rolls out.
Okay.
We'll probably never see that guy again.
Oh bother.
I've already forgotten his name.
All right, so you're on your way out, and over the loudspeakers, you start to hear a song play. Do you really want to hunt me? As alarms blare, and you see Winston Honeyman emerge with a hunting rifle. I've got some
Oh.
bears to get.
Oh no.
And he just happens to be standing in front of the cart, and he starts to aim down at Barris.
How far away is he?
We'll say 60 feet.
I throw my keytar at him. I make the ultimate sacrifice.
All right, because you're making an ultimate sacrifice, the keytar spins end over end and knocks the hunting rifle out of Honeyman's hand. Barris, what do you do?
I keep driving, but then I want to see if I can swing by. Somebody can pick up the rifle when I drive by it.
Well, you're the only one in the cart, I believe.
I'm the only one?
Because the rest are kind of running behind you.
Guys, I'm going to Puerto Rico. I'm going to swoop by and see if I can pick up the hunting rifle while in driving.
All right,
so
give me a
kind of
driving
a
roll.
matrix reach.
Yep, give me a driver roll.
A 2.
Okay, you pick up the hunting rifle.
Sweet. I pick it up. I have no idea what to do with this thing. But
Yeah, your bear paws aren't going to quite work on this. You see Honeyman, bear, as he yells at you. The rest of the crew blows by. You get outside into the parking lot. What do you do?
so I had scouted previously the fastest cars in the lot.
Yep.
Are they still there?
Yep.
I find one that can fit all of us and all the honey.
Yeah, it's going to be one of those big old. Yeah, we'll say it's
Winnebagos.
yeah, Winnebagos. Winnebagoes.
Winnebago.
Oh, what about
Excellent.
a Lamborghini?
Well, that'll fit me.
Yeah, it will fit you. So yeah, we'll just say you find something that's good. You load up the honey. We'll cut back to Baron. Are you staying at the con?
No, I'll leave. I'll leave. They ran out of the exclusive.
Okay. So everyone's loaded up.
Did you manage to get one before they ran out?
Apparently, there's a
Along the
ticketing
line.
system now
Oh man.
before the con.
Yeah, he lost out on the lotto.
This is the true tragedy of this game.
Ugh.
Yeah, this has all been a moral lesson about. I won't finish that sentence. Anywho,
Nope.
moving along. So you get to your oh, we got a Berkeley or a Toyota Honeybee. So you load up, you're in, you drive off, you use your impressive sorry, I had to say this before we finish. 2 tickets to Paradise by Eddie Honey.
Wow.
You close with that. That's how
beautiful.
You close.
2 tickets to paradise, and
So-
it just freeze frames. And
Yes, the credits start to roll as you make it off with your honey and 2 tickets to Paradise play. Congratulations, you have completed Honey Heist 1986.
Wait, I need an epilogue.
Yeah,
So,
do
yes.
we all get an epilogue
Yes.
I need an
shot
after
underneath
credit.
us?
Yes, there are going to be
Okay.
epilogues. So
Okay.
the credits roll, and then those stereotypical things pop up. It cuts up with a black credit saying, Christy Berkeley moved on to do what?
Christy Berkeley gets pages her teenagers to alert them that she has this bounty for them, and they are completely ungrateful as they have always been. And she sighs and thinks about it a little bit and decides that they are old enough now to figure it out on their own, and she set them up well. And she makes her way back to the next day of HoneyCon to see if she can hook back up with Barry Idol and live her dream of taking off and being the opening band for him. And
Which
so off to the con she goes.
she meets up with Barry Idol, and off to Europe they go. So, boom, boom, boom. Credits. Roll a little bit more. They cut over to Barris Bueller moved on to.
Barris ended up having to serve detention with 4 other bears, and then moved on to actually getting home with his best friend, putting braziers on their heads, and creating the most perfect woman that has ever existed.
And you start to hear this weird song, Bear Science, play in the background. Do. More credits roll. 2 tickets to Paradise. It cuts over to, and then
Blinded we with Baron.
Baron moved on to.
Oh, Baron. Unfortunately, Baron and the very hot, beautiful, gorgeous foreign exchange student girlfriend had to break up when the summer vacation ended, even though they said they would be together and talk to each other forever. But Baron will return in the direct to Betamax sequel of Honey Heist 2. The honeying.
The honey.
The sweetening.
the sweetening.
Let me throw out this.
Electric bear glue.
Yep, electric bear glue. Dun dun dun.
Gonna rock
More-
down.
More credits roll. Andrew Grisley moved on to.
I think that he and Amber
Audia.
got together, and that he saw how much enthusiasm there was for the sound that he was putting out here in Miami. So he decided to stick around in Miami and start his solo band, Orchestral Maneuvers in the Den.
And he moved on to great success. Credits keep rolling. And most importantly, the hero of our story, the honey badger, Chet, moved on to.
Chet has also gotten great success. He is now the main the main supervisor at the mall. He is the main mall cop, and yeah, that is it. That is his success.
Chet has peaked as a mall cop. The end. Or is it? So, thank you, everyone, for joining us for our first live stream in Honey Heist 1986. You can find Creators Assemble down at our YouTube channel, Twitter, Facebook, our website, creatorsassemble.org. Please check that out for some of the amazing initiatives and things we do there. I will shamelessly say, hey, if you want to give us a donation to help us keep doing awesome stuff like this, we would really appreciate it. And before we sign off for the evening, Joe, Tyler, Joel, Moni, any parting words?
Who do you want to go first?
Doesn't matter.
Go for it.
Okay. I'm Tyler from the Grand Geek Gathering, where we have podcasts, video shows on YouTube, and articles as well. I also stream here on Twitch, and I stream usually on Tuesdays and Fridays when we be opening up a little bit more. We also do some live podcasts as well. And if you go to our channel and you donate from here till May 1st, anything that's donated or subscribed, you can subscribe for free as well if you have Amazon Prime. All the money will go to the Trevor Project, and so that's a big thing for us. And yeah, please follow us. That'd be really awesome.
That sounds excellent. Joe.
So yeah, like Dan said, creatorsassemble.org is where you go to check out all the cool things. We have a Limelight Gallery up currently of one of our favorite creators from Nigeria. Definitely worth a peek. And next month we are going to be featuring our first couple who will be on there. So that'll be fun. You can follow me at Joe Barrett on Twitter. And also I'll let Moni cover the charitable aspects of things.
Sure. So I'm at Moni Bear across the board. And if you guys are so inclined to donate, we just completed a project where we fulfilled for Make-A-Wish San Diego. Actually, the wish of a critically ill child was to be made into a superhero. And so we actually were commissioned to make that happen for him and for his sister, for whom the comic will be left for. So those are the types of projects that Creators Assemble does. So please help support us. And real quick, to bring it up a little bit, because that's a hard one. I also do a podcast called The Creepin' It Real Show, and it would super help us out if you could download an episode, give us a nice 5-star review. It would really help. We are available on all the platforms that you would find your podcast at, The Creepin' It Real Show.
Very nice. Joel.
You guys should follow Creators Assemble with everything they do. They're doing incredible work. If you want to see pictures of my cat, you can follow me at Joel A. Bakker at Instagram. That's Bakker. I did guest host the Track by Track podcast last year. If people want to check that out, I'm not sure what the overlap is between people who are into role-playing games and people who are into really strange experimental psychedelic rock bands, but I did a Track by Track on Captain Beefheart and the Magic Band's Trap Mask replica. So anybody wants to check that out, that's available. But more importantly, cat pictures.
Yeah, and I will say his cat pictures are really adorable. Kimmy.
She's really cute.
Oh yeah. Kimmy, what do you got?
Yeah, also follow Creators Assemble if you want to see what I do. I'm here on Twitch at Ayara_VT because I'm a VTuber. And yeah, that's all I got.
That's cool. I watched some of her stuff the other day. It is fabulous and phenomenal. I encourage everyone to follow her. And I'm going to take us out. Again, thank you everyone for joining us.
Followed.
This is one of the... was real fun. We have other stuff coming on. Hopefully check back with us in a couple of weeks where I am hopefully planning to run us through a Monster of the Week campaign. If you want to follow me on Twitter, I'm at caffeinated_Dan because I like caffeine. Who doesn't? And yeah, again, follow us on Creators Assemble and we'll hope to catch you all next time. Thank you and bye.